October 25th, 2017, Sofia, Bulgaria. A woman with a fresh dye job boards a commercial Ryanair flight to Athens. She's carrying standard luggage, looking completely unremarkable, and effectively controlling a $4 billion financial syndicate. Her name is Ruja Ignatova, but she prefers the Cryptoqueen. And by the time the landing gear touches down in Greece, she is going to fall off the face of the earth, literally. To this day, nobody actually knows where she went. You don't just wake up one morning, steal $4 billion, and ghost the entire global financial system. You have to build the illusion first. You have to make people believe you're a genius. And here is the kicker about her grand, high-tech crypto illusion. It didn't actually exist. Rewind to 2014. Bitcoin is starting to turn regular basement-dwelling nerds into millionaires, and the general public is panicking. The FOMO is real. People who don't know the difference between a blockchain and a block of cheese are desperate to get in on the next big digital gold rush. Enter Ruja. She's armed with a German PhD and an Oxford master's, wears sequined ball gowns, and throws massive pyrotechnic-filled launch parties at Wembley Arena. In June 2016, she stood on a stage in London in front of thousands of screaming fans and boldly claimed that OneCoin was the Bitcoin killer. In 2 years, she shouted into the mic, nobody will speak about Bitcoin anymore. Investors threw money at her, $4 billion to be exact, from 175 different countries. This is where the con gets truly absurd. If you know anything about cryptocurrency, you know it runs on a blockchain, a public, decentralized ledger that verifies transactions and keeps everything secure. It is the fundamental, non-negotiable core of crypto. OneCoin did not have a blockchain. Instead, they had a centralized SQL database, essentially a glorified Excel spreadsheet. When you bought OneCoin, no complex computer algorithms were mining digital assets. An employee in a Bulgarian office park was literally just typing numbers into a database and hitting save. Great plan. What could go wrong? How do you sell $4 billion of a fake coin without the crypto community immediately calling you out? Simple. You don't sell it to the crypto community. Ruja didn't pitch this to tech bros on Reddit. She weaponized multi-level marketing. She targeted people who definitely wanted to get rich quick, but had zero technical literacy. Legally speaking, she wasn't even selling OneCoin. She was selling educational packages on financial literacy that just happened to come with free OneCoin tokens as a bonus. It was a Tupperware party, but instead of plastic bowls, you were buying into an unregulated international financial vortex. Paul bought a package, then recruited Peter. Peter bought a package, then recruited 3 more Pauls to earn a commission. The money flowed up. Nobody questioned the technology because nobody understood the technology. They just saw the little numbers on their computer screens going up. Early 2017, Ruja is living the absolute dream. The $2.5 million luxury yacht, mansions in Dubai, enough liquid cash to buy a small sovereign nation. But the walls are closing in. German regulators are circling. India is asking uncomfortable questions, and her American boyfriend, Gilbert Armenta, is acting strange. Spoiler alert, Gilbert was cooperating with the FBI. Ruja actually bugs his apartment to find this out. She hears the tapes. She hears him talking to the feds. The House of Cards is actively on fire. Time to pull the ripcord. October 25, 2017, the commercial flight to Athens, the wheels touch down. She steps off the plane, gets into a car, and vanishes. No digital footprint, no passport pings, just gone. With Ruja in the wind, she leaves her younger brother Konstantin in charge of OneCoin. Talk about the worst promotion in corporate history. Konstantin is not a criminal mastermind. He gets arrested at LAX in 2019, completely out of his depth. But here is where the irony peaks. Instead of fighting it, Konstantin realizes the ship is sinking and instantly starts singing. He flips. He cooperates heavily with the feds. He even takes the stand against Mark Scott, a corporate lawyer who laundered $400 million for the syndicate. The result? In March 2024, Konstantin walks away with exactly 0 new prison time. The judge gives him time served, about 34 months in lockup, and a $118,000 fine. The guy handed the bag by his sister ended up with the lightest sentence in the entire operation just by pointing fingers. The US government charged Ruja in absentia and slapped her right onto the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. Today, she is still out there. The people who bought in lost everything: houses, life savings, marriages. Because in the desperate rush to find the next big thing, they bypassed the one fundamental rule of investing: actually checking if the thing exists. Ruja didn't hack a bank. She didn't write a brilliant piece of malware. She put on a shiny dress, confidently promised the world, and ran a $4 billion empire off a spreadsheet.